Students who are autistic are becoming more commonplace in the educational setting, and that includes participating in agricultural education classes as well as FFA activities. How do we in ag education accommodate this type of student? In my own personal experience, I've had little personal contact with autistic children. I've never had an autistic student, but have had friends with children with autism. From what I've learned through the references provided, the ag education classroom and FFA activities have some natural advantages when it comes to providing a positive experience for the autistic student. In many situations in the ag classroom, an autistic student would be able to have a better experience. Hands-on activities would give them a chance to be active with tasks such as gardening, transplanting plants, grooming animals, etc. Repetitive tasks work well with these students. On the other hand, any teacher with an autistic student will have to do a much greater amount of preparation to help ensure that the student can be successful. Things like creating a set of pictures or drawings that help the student prepare for the upcoming activities. A teacher would need to consistently check on the student's activity. They would need to check on their attitude and keep them motivated. Depending on the level of autism of a particular student, I think a teacher would need an aide to help monitor the student during class. Another important aspect of this is the makeup of the other students in the class. If you're lucky enough to have a fairly mature or good-natured group of students, that would make the situation much easier. A class with more than a few troublemakers would make working with any special needs student much more difficult. Now, in terms of FFA involvement, a supportive group of chapter officers and members would also make it a positive experience for all. An autistic student could participate in some selected FFA activities that might fit into the student's comfort zone. A student could be on a judging team, particularly one with a large amount of identification items and possibly even judging classes. The advisor would need to inform the contest hosts about the special needs student and their ability to participate or not participate in things like giving reasons. I believe an autistic student could participate in some leadership activities as long as there was someone assisting them and again monitoring their mood and level of interest. All in all, autistic students should be allowed to participate in ag classes and FFA activities with the involvement and approval of the parents, special ed teacher, and the ag teacher. Ultimately, it's that ag teacher who has to feel that they can handle the extra responsibility that it entails. If they can, it can be a rewarding experience for the teacher, the students, and all the other students in the class and the chapter.